Greetings to all our valued clients. Welcome to GKFXPrime Analysis and Education YouTube channel. This is Alan Hong, market analyst of GKFXPrime. I'm gonna share my daily analysis for Monday, 24th of July. So first of all, let's review the major market movement. So the first instruments we are looking at the dollar index in 4-hourly charts. So the US dollar fell to its lowest level in more than a year against a basket of the other major currencies on Friday. Ended down 0.32% at 93.78, and it was pressured by the stronger euro and persistent concerns over the US political uncertainty. And on Thursday, Bloomberg was reported that the investigation into alleged links between President Donald Trump's campaign and Russia in last year's election is extending into its business. And earlier in the week, Republican lawmakers pulled the plug on the latest version of the contentious bill to replace Obamacare, delivering a major policy blow to the Trump administration. So the failure to deliver on healthcare reform indicated that Trump's other legislative efforts, such as overhauling the tax code and implementing fiscal stimulus, could face difficulties, and hopes for tax reforms and fiscal stimulus under the Trump administration helped drive the dollar to a 14-year high after November elections, and the dollar has now given up all of its post-election gains. So the doubts over the Fed's plan for a third rate hike this year have also fed into dollar weakness. So the Fed is to hold its next meeting on Wednesday and is widely expected to hold policy steady. The next instruments we are looking at the euro in 4-hourly charts. So the euro rose to its highest level in nearly 2 years against the dollars, with the pair euro-USD hitting highs of 1.1683, which the most since September 2015, and it was last at 1.1663, having gained 1.65% for the week. So the euro was propelled higher by expectation that the European Central Bank is moving closer to tapering its bond buying program. And on Thursday, the ECB President Mario Draghi said the bank will discuss when to trim its asset purchase program in the fall. Having a tap in commodities markets, the gold price rose for 6 straight sessions on Friday and closed up 0.72% at $1,254.48 to notch up the largest weekly gain in 2 months, as the US dollar slid to its lowest level in more than a year, and this was underpinning demand for the precious metals. So a weaker dollar tends to boost the price for gold, which is denominated in the US currencies. As for the oil price, it was settled lower for the second sessions in a row on Friday, ending at its weakest level in about a week as sentiment soared amid the indication that supply from OPEC was set to rise, despite the cartel's agreement to curb productions. So the US West Texas Intermediate crude oil price was sank $1.15 or around 2.5% to end at $45.77 a barrel by close of trade Friday, and it touched its lowest level since July 13 at $45.54 earlier in the sessions. So the oil sank on Friday after Tango tracking firm Petrol Logistics says the crude output from OPEC members was set to rise by 145,000 barrels a day in July from a month earlier. And the increase in oil supplies will push the production above 33 million barrels per day due to increased output from Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates and Nigeria. So the news comes ahead of a highly anticipated meeting of some oil ministers from OPEC and non-OPEC producers in Russia on Monday, who are gathering to discuss compliance with the cartel's deals to cut output. So the market expert says the minister will likely recommend maintaining the policy of holding back output at current levels, but efforts will be made to bring Nigeria and Libya into a framework due to the recent recovery of their productions. So in May, the OPEC and some non-OPEC producers extended an agreement to slash 1.8 million barrels per day in supply until March 2018. But so far, the agreement has had little impact on global inventory levels due to rising supply from producers not participating in the accord, such as Libya and Nigeria. And meanwhile, in the US, weekly figures from energy services company Baker Hughes show that the number of active rigs drilling for oil declined by 1 to 764 last week, suggesting early signs of moderating domestic production growth. And the count is often seen as proxy for the outlook on domestic production. So in this week, investors will be awaiting the outcome of Wednesday's Federal Reserve meeting ahead of data on Friday, which will give the first look at US second quarter growth. And survey data from the Eurozone on Monday will help gauge the strength of the ongoing recovery in the Euro area. And the UK is to release data on second quarter growth on Wednesday as well. So now we are going to review the highlighted economic data that released on last Friday, as well as the highlighted data going to release today. So on last Friday, Canada was released its core CPI Consumer Price Index, which referred as their inflation. So it was at 0.1%, which is just exactly same with the previous figure. And they are also released its core retail sales for the month May, and it was at negative 0.1%, alright, indicated that the retail sales sectors in Canada was contracting. And as well as the US Baker Hughes was released the latest oil rig count, okay, and it was decreased by 1 from previous 765 to 764. Okay, so as for today, during the European trading hours, the German is going to release the Manufacturing Purchasing Manager Index for July, and it is expected to decrease, weaker than the previous, okay, from previous 59.6 to 59.2. And during the North American trading hours tonight, at 10 o'clock, United States is going to release the existing home sales for June, and it is expected to weaker than the previous figure as well. Alright, the forecast will be at 5.58 million. So now I'm going to share my technical analysis. Alright, so the first instruments we are looking at the pound, okay, the Great British Pound against the US dollar pair in 4-hourly charts. So GBP USD pair is remain traded in an uptrend, alright, and it was rebound from the moving average line of 60, alright, the green color one, okay, and currently the price is trading above the both moving average lines. So means that it is a very strong signal for it to move further higher with the continuations of the current uptrends. Right, so the MACD also supporting for the upward momentum, with the momentum level is above 0, okay, and both movement line is likely to be crossed and pointing upwards. So the next target we can refer to 1.3100, which is the previous high located. Looking into another instrument, which is the Euro USD in 4-hourly charts. So the Euro was stronger than the US dollars, okay, for some days ago, and currently the price was hovering below the resistance level of 1.168. Right, so when we move to the weekly charts, we can see that actually there is a breakout, right, from the previous trading range, okay, from the top level of the previous trading range, right. So it's a very strong signals for you to move further higher, and probably will go for a long-term uptrend. Okay, so it is expected to move further higher after the price close above 1.168. Then the next target should be at 1.176. As for the Kiwi, the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar in daily charts, we can see that the price was actually break out from the previous high as well, which is the resistance level of 0.7306. Okay, currently the price is hovering below the another resistance level of 0.745. Okay, so the momentum to move further higher is still very strong, so it can suggest that to move further higher after the price close above 0.745, then the next target should be at 0.7740. Okay. As for the Aussie, the Australian dollar is gaining strength against the US dollar as well, but it seems like losing some momentums and likely to be retraced in short terms. So it is expected to be weaker in short term and probably will move towards the support level target at 0.7756. Alright, but the long term direction is still pointing upward, means that it might probably to be traded as uptrends for longer term. Okay, so the target we still refer to 0.8000, and closure above 0.8000 we can look at the next target at 0.8400. As for the Japanese yen, it was continued to move lower after the price fell below the both moving earth lines, and the both moving earth line was formed a death cross as well, so it is a very strong signal suggests the pair to move further lower following the current downtrends. Okay, referring to the MACD, the momentum is still at the level below the level of 0, and the both movement line is still pointing downward, means that the current rebound is just short-term retracements. Alright, so for longer term directions it is probably and suggested to move further lower following the current downtrends, and the next target we can refer to 110.2. And for the commodities market, the gold price was continued to move higher, okay, following the weakness of the recent weakness of the US dollars, but it seems like losing momentum as well. Okay, but believe that it is only a short-term retracement, so longer term it is still suggests to move further higher based on the signals that provided by the indicators, which the both moving average line is remain pointing up and down. So okay, after it form a golden cross below, right? And referring to MACD, the momentum is still at levels above 0, right? And the both movement line is still pointing up and down. Okay, so it is suggested to move further higher after the price close again above the resistance level of 1253.7, then the next target we can refer to 1263.4. As for the oil price, it is currently traded in an upward channels. Okay, so the price is hovering at the lowest level of the channel, and it is likely to be rebound. So closure above the resistance level of $46 a barrel suggests that the price to move further higher towards the previous high or the resistance level target at 47.2 a barrel, right? $47.20 a barrel. Okay, otherwise fell out from the lowest level of the channels might lead it to move further lower, and the trend directions might probably to pointing upward soon after that. Right, so closure below 45.25 means that it might probably to be traded as a downtrend. Okay, that's all for my analysis to date. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the GKFXPrime logo on the screens in order to follow our updated analysis and education video. Thank you for watching.
GKFX, your global trading partner.